Good Wednesday morning, everyone. Welcome to GardenStateWeather.com, GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm meteorologist Robert Smith, and this is a live view right now of the boardwalk and beach here on this cloudy, kind of raw day here at Asbury Park. Lots of people out there with their clothes on. It's not really a beach day. No. But you could be okay today on the boardwalk. This looks good. A lot of people riding their bikes and jogging and walking this morning, getting ready to start their day because they're on vacation like me, but they're not. They're on the beach, but I'm not. Spa day instead. What a week to be on vacation in the New Jersey, New York I-95 corridor. It's not so good. No. But it's better than working, right? Okay. 76 degrees right now in New Brunswick at the Rutgers University Meteorology Program. The winds are out of the ocean, off the ocean, out of the east-southeast, about 3 to 7 miles an hour. Warm spots, if you call it that: Fortescue at 79, Cape May Courthouse at 78, also in Dennis Township, Egg Harbor Township, and Mannington Township. High Point 68, Vernon 69, 70 at High Point at the lower part, Wantage 70, and Parsippany 72, and there's a smattering of rain moving into the area. Let's see, we'll pull this up here. Sure, this is not working here. Hold on one second. Let's see if we get this into motion now. And we do. We have a warm front which is working its way back towards the area this morning, and it is increasing the amount of water vapor in the channel and also the amount of rain that's falling into the Appalachians here. Most of this is very light echoes right now in New Jersey, but we're expecting some of that rain to get in here from Fred late tonight, early tomorrow morning. Winds are all off the ocean here, and this is upper level divergence. Mass divergence is occurring right along where the warm front is making its trek northward. Let's see if we take these off here and get into a few things here. And if you are, like me, on vacation this week and you stay here in the New Jersey, New York, Philly I-95 corridor, it's not really a beach day, and the rest of the week doesn't look that good either, to tell you the truth. Tomorrow won't be too bad, but not a good week. I think Sunday was our best day, really. Right now, winds are off the ocean. Wind and temperatures and dew points are in the 70s. Very uncomfortable, sticky, tropical air mass that we have right now. We'll take a look at the decoded observations. Everywhere you go is basically overcast. A few broken ceilings here in Belmar and McVeigh and Wrightstown, but for the most part, it's cloudy. And the ceilings are quite low as well. And there's quite a lot of southeasterly wind here at about 5 miles an hour. Dew points, this is the thing that really tells you it's tropical out there. Temperature dew points are in the low to the mid 70s, and the air temperatures are that way. That makes the relative humidity about 100%. Hot off the presses this morning from weatheroanoke.com. Digital atmosphere software shows our nearly stationary warm front here from New York State through eastern Pennsylvania and then down through southern New Jersey. It is having a hard time making its way north, and this is the remnants of Fred, and it is tracking further west, actually, than previous model guidance had shown, and we'll get into the reason why and all of your forecast discussion coming right up. We'll get into watches and warnings in a moment. Here's the temperatures on this rather dank-looking Wednesday. We have no heat indexes to mention. The dew points are close to the air temperature, and therefore that makes the relative humidity very uncomfortable, almost near 100%. Lots of moisture in the atmosphere this morning with Fred, and beautiful upper level divergence occurring right here, and showers and thunderstorms very close to where the center is. Another batch of showers and thunderstorms this morning over the Ozarks down through Texas, and of course the upper Midwest too. This is Henry, or Henri. Grace is down here, getting ready to pummel Cancun. And a lot of lightning strikes on their cams this morning, I saw. And let's get into this. Okay, back to the Hurricane Center here as of 5 a.m. this morning. This should have been updated. The public notice was updated at 8 o'clock. Max winds now at 25 miles an hour. And it's, let's see here, hold on. 5 o'clock this morning, it's down now to 25 miles an hour, so it's a tropical depression and weakening quickly, going post-tropical here. Central pressure 1,011 millibars, that's come up. Location 38.6 north, 81.8 west. That's at 5 a.m. this morning, but this thing is booking to the northeast at 20 miles per hour. Well, coming out of the Haiti and the Dominican Republic and Cuba here, we have Tropical Storm Grace as of 8 a.m. this morning. Max wind 65 miles an hour. Just short of hurricane status, really, not by that much. Minimum central pressure 993 millibars. It's about 19.1 north, 81.4 west, moving to the west-northwest at about 16 miles an hour. And there's a lot of advisories here for Cancun and Playa del Carmen here on the east side here of Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula. Henry, as of 5 a.m. this morning, has max winds of 65 miles an hour, central pressure 998 millibars. Location 30.1 north, 65.7 west, moving to the west at 8 miles per hour. It's going to dollywop around here and then move northeast out to sea. We'll get into this in just a moment. So this basically is the remnants now of Fred. And again, it's just going to be a heavy rainmaker here across the northeastern mountains here in the Appalachians here. And it's forecast to track to move in this direction, which all the model guidance seems to agree on. So we're going to move in. By the way, we have some flash flood watches here from Pennsylvania and south here. We'll get into that in a moment. Let's get into Henri or Henry. As of 8 a.m. this morning, 7 a.m. this morning, max winds 55 knots. And this storm is moving to the west, and then eventually will head to the northeast and become a hurricane. This is going to be a concern for wave heights along the east coast over the next couple of days into the weekend too, believe it or not. Yes, all the model guidance keeps it offshore for the most part, even the GFS ensembles and the GFS ensemble means as well. Grace looks pretty healthy here on this satellite view. This is showing the convection around the center here, so this is becoming tightly wound here. Max winds about 60 knots. Central pressure 993 millibars, so this thing is strengthening, and we want to take a look at where this is going here. So right now, we have a hurricane warning in effect for all of the Yucatan Peninsula here from Cancun down. We'll get into that in a moment. And this should become a storm once it gets over the peninsula here, back into the Gulf, and then heading back into a hurricane status as it slams into the other side of Mexico by Friday afternoon and Saturday morning. Then becomes a storm once again. So it's here now. It doesn't have long to go to get to Cancun. And we've already seen some of the cams from some of the hotels out over the water here, and they're showing lots of lightning strikes. So we have a hurricane warning here. We'll get into that in just a moment. Once again, hurricane conditions, storm surge expected over portions of the hurricane-warned area in eastern Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico beginning late tonight. Over the next few days, heavy rainfall across Cayman Islands as well as portions of the Yucatan Peninsula and Veracruz State could lead to flash urban and flooding. Mudslides will also be possible in Jamaica. Tropical storm conditions expected over the Cayman Islands through this morning, and hurricane conditions possible in that area later this morning. Tropical storm conditions expected to spread west over portions of the southern coast of Cuba in the warned area to possibly other portions of the southern coast of Cuba in the watch today. Wind probabilities. These show up. There we go. Very strong winds here. The probabilities are high of strong impact here in the Yucatan. Arrival time of winds. Well, they'll be here by tonight. They're on their way. Let's see. Warnings once again. Hurricane warning here. Tropical storm warning here. Over the last 24 hours, there's been a substantial amount of rain in showers and thunderstorms. Let's take this off here. Across the portions of these southern Appalachians here, and even getting into Pennsylvania now. These numbers are starting to tick up. Let's take this off and get back to the layers here. Anything in green here, excepting New Jersey now. Right now, we don't think that we're going to be in a flood situation from this. It doesn't mean we're not going to get rain. We will. But there is a flash flood watch in effect from 2 p.m. this afternoon through Thursday morning in any of the green areas here for 1 to 3 inches and locally higher amounts possible. Notice here, we're not seeing that. And I don't think that they're going to expand this because the model guidance is showing this track to be a little bit further west. And I have a tummy ache and a sinus headache. Yes, sinus. Look at these numbers. Not good. And the current status is that we've got a lot of crap out there in the atmosphere. Of course, at this time of the year, it's ragweed, nettle, and grasses. And I just have a sinus headache this morning. This is funny to see so early in the season. Even this is very unusual and at very high elevations here in southwestern Canada and portions of the upper Midwest here. This is snow. Yes, snowflakes in the forecast. Believe it or not. Yep. And fresh off the press this morning, I'm not seeing any high temperature records over the next 7 days here in the northern mid-Atlantic region or anywhere basically in the eastern United States. This area here, no. High temperatures today, generally in the low to the mid-80s, pretty muggy outside, and we climb up a little bit further on Thursday. Breaks of sunshine could also occur after this rainstorm leaves. And then, of course, by Friday, we're muggy again in the upper 80s to around 90 in a few spots. Cooler along the South Shore and east ends of Long Island, obviously. That will be the trend through Saturday as well. And back into the low to mid-80s on Sunday. That should be just about near normal. And Monday looks good, too. Tuesday of next week, same thing. Anomalies here. Well, we're definitely near just about near where we should be this time of the year. We'll climb up a few degrees above normal as we head into Thursday and Friday across this area here. And back down to near normal again on Sunday. Let's see what happens here. Monday, we jump up again, and Tuesday, a few degrees. Nothing significant here. No. And from the latest RAP model, version 5, here of the New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia I-95 corridor, we are saturated with water vapor. And that's going to lead to some heavy downpours as we head into tonight and tomorrow morning. As some of this moisture from Fred gets in here, the remnants of Fred, we're talking about water vapor here better than 2.3 going upwards to almost 3 inches of liquid equivalent as we head into a Thursday morning. Yep. Okay, we're going to get into the mesoscale now here over Northern Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, South Central Pennsylvania here. Severe potential, a watch is possible in this area. Development of occasional isolated supercell structures with the potential to produce tornadoes, generally short-lived, may increase through 1 p.m. this afternoon, mainly west through northwest of the District of Columbia into the higher terrain of Martinsburg, West Virginia, and Hagerstown, Maryland. It is not yet certain a watch will be needed, but trends are being monitored for this possibility. So we want to take you back here because we have other things going on here too. All products, MDs. We just did that. Yes. There was something else going on here too for a second. I think it was over Texas. Texas and Oklahoma here, occasional flash flooding expected through early this afternoon with those thunderstorms that we just showed you. Going to use the European model guidance going forward here. Here comes Fred, the remnants of Fred Heavy rain to our west. Flash flooding potential through our west of area, but still we're going to get some rain around here from that. And we've got a pattern that's wet. Trough access in place here. So Friday night and Saturday looks wet too. Yep. That's right. And the weekend doesn't look too good. No. Nope. Monday doesn't look too good either. No. Neither does Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. And as a break in between, here comes another front through the area on Thursday and Friday of next week. And boom, there you go again. Very wet pattern overall. If you ask me, I'm not liking it. Precipitable water values in the atmosphere. And this is already preloading. Look at how juicy this atmosphere is with Fred. And underneath it too, on Friday in the morning, across the Delmarva and back into New Jersey. This is going to produce some very heavy downpours, and some of this could produce some flash flooding and lightning strikes in any of the convection that forms. We really don't seem to dry out that much as we head into the middle part of next week either. We're doing a lot better than we were a couple of days ago, or for this the next couple of days coming up, but gonna have to wait till the following weekend, like 10 days out here. And the rain is really going to start piling up here, especially over the mountains and into Pennsylvania here. Even northern New Jersey could pick up by Saturday afternoon 1.5, 2 inches, 3, 4 inches of rain. Notice the coast, not too bad. But over the next 10 days, there is a lot of precipitation in this area that just doesn't need it. Latest from the National Weather Service's digital database, precipitation here of the New Jersey I-95 corridor here, much less. A couple hundredths of an inch, if that, along the South Shore and east ends of Long Island to the city and the coast. But if you head inland, the further up you go, northwestern New Jersey into the Poconos over the next 72 hours, which takes you into Saturday morning. A lot of rain coming. And there could be a lot more. This is it's a basis here, but there are going to be spikes here where people are going to get higher amounts, like here in the mountain areas where there's up orographic lifting along the precipitation. Want to see the NOAA OPC lightning data strike density counts here over the last 30 days. Wow. Last 48 hours looks like this. Last 24 hours like this. And the last hour is just starting. Yep. Starting. Yep. Pushing through September here. Here's our normal daily high temperatures in the New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia I-95 corridor for the month of September beginning on the 1st. This is the average climatology here. Should be in the low to the mid 80s, and by the end of the month should be in the low to the mid 70s. See if that works out this year. Haven't done teleconnections in a while. Negative NAO. Yeah. There's blocking there in the North Atlantic. Arctic ice oscillation forecast, the same. It's summer, but this is definitely an indication of problems coming up. The EPO doesn't look good to me either. PNA, ridging in the west, probably in the next couple of days, but not now. All over the place, right? Not good. National 24-hour temperature change is getting cold here in Canada and the western United States. In fact, if we take a look at the 2 meters morning coming up on the west coast, that's chilly. Central and east, warm, muggy, tropical. Yeah. Well, this is a Debbie Downer Wednesday here at the beach. And I'm not there because I'm smart. People are here, and well, they're on vacation. What the heck else do you think they're going to do? They paid for it, right?